Alright guys, hello, how are we doing? I am back, and I am continuing my climb with Kha'Zix. Now, here's a bit of an update. After I reached Grandmaster, I had some rough consecutive games, and ended up getting sent straight back down to Master, which was a little unfortunate, you know. I got riddled with long queue times, low quality games, and it slowly had an effect on my mentality, so I chose to take a breather and come back stronger. I'm not gonna lie though, I've had my fair share of problems with my mentality lately. I seem to dip in and out of depressive episodes very often, which has a major impact on how I perform in game. And yeah, this is why you might have noticed that I sometimes stop uploading for weeks at a time. The reason is usually because I'm dealing with something personal. There's a lot of things I want to do with YouTube. I want to stream and I want to create the best content with Kha'Zix, but there are just things holding me back, and I hope you can understand. I'm sorry that I keep disappearing every couple of weeks, but just know that I would basically be nothing without you, so thank you guys so much, and I hope to do better in the future. Alright, now with that out of the way, onto today's game. Now this is a pretty nasty game, right? It's a super high kill Kha'Zix game, and just so much damage, man. This new Duck Harvest is doing absolute work. We had 90% kill participation, and yeah, I thought I'd show you this one because it's just a really juicy carry game with a lot of kills, and my god man, a lot of damage. Now if you want to help support me, then subscribe to the channel and make sure you give the video a like. It truly does help out so much. Thank you guys, but without further ado, we are back. Let's get into this banger, super high kill Kha'Zix game. Alright guys, here we go. We're back. Now I'm gonna be straight with you. This game was pretty messy on my part, I feel like. However, it's a very high kill game. One of the highest kill games I've had in a long time. And so I wanted to upload it just because, well, I'm back and I'm continuing my climb. So I figured, you know what? Why don't we start off with a nice, juicy ass, just high kill Kha'Zix Fiesta. So yeah, that's what this game is. Now, going for the Raptor clear, as I have usually been doing. I'm running a bit of a different setup this game. It's nothing too crazy, but it's just the change in the secondary runes. Inspiration second, Magical Footwear, and Cosmic Insight, extremely good runes. And I thought I would just run this because I felt like sometimes the scaling from Absolute Focus and Gathering Storm with Sorcery second just wasn't really needed that much, and so I was testing it out. But after this game, I was like, yeah, nah, I really do miss the scaling from Sorcery second. But yeah, as you can see, a scrappy spot lane fight. And it's up in the first blood. Now, we're versing a Lee Sin, so I'm just kind of wondering where the fuck he could be. At this point, this is around the time Lee Sin can go for the level 3 gank, and he does indeed go for it. He goes for 3 camp, topside gank, and with that, it gives him a bit of an option. I can definitely counter this gank here. Extremely weird play by Lee Sin. That doesn't work out. And yeah, I'm going to come here for the counter gank. I noticed Camille's really low, so this is a pretty reliable 2v2 fight. And it's looking pretty promising. Hold the leap until she gets out of range. Get the ISO damage off, but unfortunately she lives just barely. W flash, except... Oh! You know what? That's just fucking tragic, bro. Alrighty then. So she heals up just a little bit and allows her to survive my W flash. Really tragic. Level 3 Kha'Zix is really not that strong. And then I make a mistake on the Lee Sin because I kind of tilted from that Camille not dying. And the minion comes over to the Lee Sin and stops isolation. So what I should have done there is I should have smited the minion next to him, and then that would have been an easy kill. But yeah, that's just overall an extremely unlucky play. And yeah, I kind of just have nothing... I mean, I can't really do much else aside from go here and take my Gromp. We're going to take that first, get it on cooldown, and then we're going to go over to blue. Now, I mean, there is something I could do, which is go bot side here, because I know Lee Sin's going to be 100% bot side. But that is not I mean, it's okay, actually. I mean, my Raptors just respawn. I could potentially go down there. But I decide to take my top side first, and then I'm going to go down here. You can see me pinging. It's a 100%, well, not 100%, but it's extremely likely Lee Sin goes for a gank here. Because he's strong, right? He just got a... did he kill me? Yeah, I think he got the kill, right? Yeah. Lee Sin got the kill on me. He's got, like, he's strong, just recalled. And there he is. Here we go, he's gonna go for the gank, and I'm here. I unfortunately used my leap on the Krugs, so I'm a... it sucks that I don't have my leap for this. I'm gonna have to walk up. He flashes onto Soraka gets a kill. I'm going to decide to still fight this. I have a longsword. I managed to get the kill with the leap, and then Brand isolates because he sucks, and then I get a double kill. So we take that. Now, if Brand didn't isolate there, I don't get the kill. He would still die to my Ziggs, but it would have been worse for me. Yeah, generally for fighting Kha'Zix like that, you just stand next to each other, you know? But Nami had other ideas, and I guess was not kiting with the Brand. But yeah, I get the double kill, which saves me. That is game-changing for me, and I managed to pick up the pickaxe and another longsword. I decided to go into Profane here. Normally, I like the Ghostblade first, and in this game, Ghostblade is definitely really, really fucking good. However, because I'm running Inspiration second, I feel like the mobility from Relentless Hunter and Magical Footwear is enough, and you just don't really need the Yumus early. That's kind of the idea I had behind this build. It's like, well, Profane is really nice. Can I get it and also have the benefits of move speed in the early game? And the answer is yes. Okay, I get jumped on by Lee here. What a surprise. However, I have a chance at fighting this because I just got 2 kills. I have 40 AD, and I'm going to have to use my leap to kill him, unfortunately. Tristana comes up, follows, and I die. However, yeah, I can fight him there, right? Lee Sin is a hard matchup early. However, because he used QQ like that, he opened with his Q, I can win that fight. If I face check into him, and he just uses Q on me, and then does a few autos with E and stuff, and then gets the Q execute damage, I lose no matter what. But when the Lee Sin does something like that, and they gap close with the Q, more often than not, it's quite a winnable fight for Kha'Zix. So yeah, that's why I decided to stick around and fight that. If the engage was different there, 100%, we just try and get the fuck out in that scenario. But yeah, alright, Lee Sin still wants to go for the grubs. So unfortunately, I mean, I could have maybe stolen that one grub, but usually I'm trying to look for the kill here. I try and follow that, not gonna happen. And then I have to back off because Camille is trying to follow up on me. I see the Lee here. I'm probably just gonna try and go on him. Fuck it. I know Camille's around. I'm trying my best to just do something here. It doesn't work. Gonna be able to. I mean, I'm gonna go down. Thankfully, Aatrox is here, and he does pick up the Lee Sin. So this does work out for us. This is quite good, even though it's a very messy fight and it looks like Aatrox is in a bit of trouble. Just kidding. He's an absolute beast. Goddamn. Here comes the Vladimir. Absolutely butchering that play. It is what it is. But yeah, look, we get an assist. It's honestly not that huge of a deal because I got a stack of eyeball collection and we're at 4 stacks of eyeball, which is really good. You know, these messy fights can be really good. I'm still playing aggressive here, right? At this point, I'm like, fuck it, let's just play really aggressive and try and look for kills as much as we can. I was looking for either Tristana or Lee Sin there in his jungle, but then I see the bot lane, which looks extremely juicy. These guys are really low. So I'm going to walk up here. Unfortunately, Ziggs gets the kill, but terrible leap by me. Terrible leap. The worst leap in the entire game, I assure you that. That was fucking awful. I have to burn my flash to get the Nami. And yeah, all I really need to do is walk up to her and then it's fine. But yeah, fucking awful. Anyway, so I spot the Lee Sin here, and I saw him go up topside, right? That means this is a free dragon. So I'm gonna get the crab here first, and then I'm going to go straight into the dragon. There is a chance this can get contested by the bot lane, but that's only after, you know, that's only if they invest a lot of time into doing so. Thankfully, they are doing the wave first, and I'm able to get the dragon low enough to the point where even if they do contest, I still get this regardless. So yeah, at least since topside, we're trying to ping him off. And yeah, they are trying to look for the dragon here. And Soraka just gives him a free kill. It is what it is. I can't do much about that. I think I probably should have pinged the Soraka off there for sure. And that way she probably wouldn't have died. But yeah, she just kind of goes melee range into them. And yeah, my bad for not pinging there. So immediately after, what we do is we go straight into camps because I need to try and get my Profane. And basically there's nothing else I can do here. But I am looking bot lane here. Even though I'm pathing up here, I'm carefully looking at the minimap to see if this bot lane is playing really aggressive. And sure enough, they are. I noticed this. This bot lane is playing like absolute psychopaths. They are extremely forward and aggressive and don't seem to be paying attention to vision. So I'm going to abuse this. I'm going to walk in here. I'm going to sweep. There's no vision. She goes to ward now, but it's too late. I'm here with the R Evolve. I'm gonna dodge some stuff, and we're just trying to go onto the Nami and finish her off, get the kill, jump straight onto the Brand next, and that's another kill. Very fucking juicy. Yeah, and now the ball is gonna start rolling, man. We are taking advantage of this really strange bot lane, who just seems to be constantly pushing up and not respecting our position on the map. I think, you know, I don't think I'm being too unpredictable here. I feel like my pathing is extremely obvious in this game, but it's just kind of working out because of no respect by the enemy. So it is what it is. Now I'm gonna walk up top side. There is a chance these camps could have got taken, but thankfully it's only my blue. We know Lee Sin was playing up here for quite a while, and he saw me bot side, so these camps should technically be gone, but apparently he doesn't have time for that shit. So I'm gonna be taking these, not complaining, gonna take these away, and then we're going to go bot lane yet again, because as you saw, like, once again these guys are pushing up like crazy, and all I really need to do to secure a kill against these guys is get like close to them in the river, and then they basically die. My ult is coming up 5 seconds, and I've been taking all my camps. This is the perfect time for another gank. So I'm gonna head over here. It is water this time, but it's just not really enough. I'm gonna Q, dodge the Brand abilities, and then I'm going to go on the Brand here, and I'm gonna secure myself another kill. And at this point, you know, I mean, like, it's just feeding me. They're just feeding me really, really nicely. And I'm even going to go and take some tower plating as well with my team, because why not? I'm here. I may as well. I am kind of stealing it away from my Ziggs, but who gives a shit? You know, I'll take a little bit of gold. Because I have some spare time, and all I really need to do is take my Krogs and then recall, and wait for my R to come up again for another gank. And yeah, it's looking really good. After that really shitty play in the top side, we're able to you know, just abuse the shit out of this bot lane and get our lead from them. And Ziggs ends up destroying the tower as well. Part of the reason why I was hitting that, because Ziggs is really good at destroying towers. Alright, so Lee Sin top again. These guys, I mean, look at this, bro. Look at this, man. They almost die for no reason. I'm just gonna jump, get another kill. Like, I'm still around, man. But these guys are just not respecting under any circumstance, and they just die and give me another double kill. I mean, I know these guys are playing really bad, but you know, how else are you gonna get 27 kills, right? Oh shit, yeah. How else are you gonna get high kills, man? The only way you get high kills is if the enemy is like playing really bad and making a lot of mistakes, in my opinion. A lot of games, if people play really safe, sorry, forget that. A lot of games I feel like end early, or if people are playing like really careful, you won't get as many kills. But in this case, fucking Clown Fiesta. Anyway, second item, I'm going to go ahead and go for Edge of Night. Edge of Night is amazing against this team for all of those champs, especially Lee Sin. Very, very important for Lee Sin in my opinion, but yeah. That's part of the reason why I've been running this, why I ran this rune setup, and the edge second, just because of Lee Sin. But yeah, and I'm gonna be up here to contest the grubs. I don't really want to have, I don't want to let them have any more grubs. Ideally, it's good that we got those last two, at the very fucking least, because Camille can be a pretty strong split pusher, and having grubs on hers pretty bad. But thankfully, it doesn't seem like it's going to be much of a split pushing threat this game, because Aatrox is fairly strong. But, you know, it is what it is. Now look at bot lane yet again. I mean, there's another 2 kills just waiting for me right there in the bot lane. It's looking mighty juicy. Aatrox goes for a TP. This is not even necessary, because I'm so damn strong. I'm going to jump straight on the Brand. He flashes away. We do a QW combo there. That's because I can't really get into auto range against that Nami. That's a really important tip. Like, if you know that, you know, keep in mind the damage of your Q plus W, right? Because you can pick up kills like that, that you might not have noticed before. QW is really fucking good. because it's your main damage source plus that execution with the W. So if they're low enough, go for a QW, and you might pick up some kills that you may have never noticed before, man. It's a very, very underrated thing to do. But yeah, alright, so we pick up Dragon as well, and then we're going to clear our camps, recall, and try and pick up this Edge of Night ASAP. And that's going to allow us to be less afraid of the Lee Sin. Thankfully, he's kind of been forced to play topside here because it's a really good lane to gank, and you know, his bot lane is just fucking trolling. So I haven't had to interact with him much just yet, but when I do interact with him now that I have the Edge of Night, it's gonna be much, much easier. Like, he's gonna have to burn an ability or some shit just to get rid of that spell shield before he can deal damage to me. So yeah, in this case, like, I love Profane Edge. I don't enjoy Yumu's Edge as much because you lack haste, which is why I wanted to do the Inspiration second with Profane. That's kind of the mindset behind it. Anyway, talking about Lee Sin here, right? Trying to go on him here. I have my Edge of Night. Don't need to be afraid of him. Flash, auto Q, W, Profane Hydra, and he's going to go down. A small risk flashing on that because I don't know what Camille is, but considering she didn't jump on me while I was on his Krugs, then, you know, I figured it'd be relatively safe to go for that. And, yeah, still at Edge of Night. Very, very good. I'm going to start up the Herald here. And again, with the Psychopath enemy bot lane, they are just crazy, man. There's 4 of us here. They're most likely baiting the Camille into a fight here. Actually works out, though, because Aatrox is mispositioned here. But, yeah, we're going to be able to take the Herald away. And this guy is just going to do the dance of the low elo dance, where you just walk around back and forth and accomplish absolutely nothing, like what he's doing now. Jump on him, kill him, and then I get a little bit too greedy and I get bubbled, and then I get Camilled, and I'm forced to kind of just fight this out because I have nothing. Yeah, she kills me. I'm just going to get Camilled this entire game, unfortunately. But the Ziggs is going to be able to pick that kill up, and yeah, I'm fine with that. We got what we wanted there. Obviously, dying at this point is not really ideal because the death timers get longer, and that time that I'm dead, I can use to just reset and start collecting my camps. But you know, listen, man, it's a messy game. There's a lot of messy deaths this game. It is what it is. Yeah, I'm not really worried about losing. Or falling behind this game because the enemy team is pretty squishy, and we have a Soraka. Also, the Ziggs is like basically unkillable. Like there's almost no chance that the enemy kills Ziggs in a team fight unless he mispositions drastically. We have a Soraka peeling for him, and they have to get through Vladimir Aatrox first before they can get to the Ziggs. So this guy's going to be extremely safe if it comes down to team fights, and you know, that's something we just need to sort of keep in mind. And it's what I'm kind of thinking about right now during this game. It's like, okay, well, if push comes to shove, like, how are we going to actually win this game? And the answer was most likely through Ziggs and Soraka, as opposed to my side laners, solo laners, who are kind of just not really doing too hot. I'm not going to lie. Vladimir has not really done shit this game, and Aatrox is seeming really unreliable because he keeps getting picked. But yeah, I'm going to ping into the enemy jungle. Aatrox is getting collapsed on yet again. And with that, to bot lane, we kind of want to look for maybe something topside or something mid lane here. I have Herald, so we should ideally use something here. But maybe I'm a little too late now because I did not... oh, okay, I guess we're using it. It's fine. I mean, I go for an R-Evolve engage here, find a good pick onto the Nami. Again, just not really any respect for me. And I'm going to be able to pick up another easy double kill. With the Ziggs, we're going to be able to take down this tower with a Herald. And Camille is still topside. I don't know what I'm doing with Herald here, don't ask. Don't ask, man. I fucked up with the Herald, and I'm like, fuck it, let's go engage on Lee Sin. He fucks up the combo against me. Camille tries to go in. I jump away from her immediately so I don't get comboed and die instantly. And then I'm going to run away here with the Ziggs. Lee Syndrome ISO Q onto the Lee Sin is going to go down. And as I said before, I'm just going to get Camille'd all game long, man. Camille gives me AIDS. It's not a fun character to play against, I swear. And then she gets away as well to make matters worse. Like, come on, man. Nerf that? No. I mean, I don't... I mean, it's like, you can't nerf... You can't nerf a broken design, right? Can you? I don't know. Who knows, man. Anyway, I think I can speak for every League player when I say Camille is so unfun to play against. But, you know, that's just my opinion. Such an abominable champ when she's even the slightest bit ahead. But, yeah. Alright, so I have my Sarutas now. So basically, I'm extremely powerful. And at this point, all I really want to do is try and go for objectives and make sure I'm still farming up, because the game is not really over until I hit level 16, at which I can start, upon which I can start really just applying a huge amount of pressure onto the enemy team with the resets and the bigger leap range. Until we get 16, you know, we have to still kind of play as if we're trying to farm heavy and just sort of be more reliant on our team, because we lack that heavy mobility. I guess I could have actually gone RE this game. I think RE evolve would have been fantastic, not gonna lie. However, I believe my mindset here with the evolve W was that I have the Ziggs and he's basically the only useful person on our team, so I kind of need the W to maybe peel off the team away from my Ziggs. But you know, I still feel like looking back on it, either E could have been pretty good earlier. But yeah. Alright, so I'm up here in the right spot where I need to be. The Baron is up, and this is the next objective we want to fight for. And I'm kind of just looking, see if anyone's going to overextend on the mid lane. Maybe I can go for something there. And I make the decision to go topside here with the Vladimir. Why is this? This is because this is the most likely place for a fight to break out, because the Baron is nearby, and we kind of want to try and get a pick around Baron. Sure enough, Tristana's waiting in the bush. They collapse on the Vladimir, but he just presses W and outplays them. Insane player. And then look at the Dark Harvest damage, bro. Dude, Dark Harvest is popping off this game. Ridiculous, man. I don't know if you noticed, but once we hit that 15 stacks, like, it's just started blowing people up. It's crazy. In-game, of course. Now, immediately after, that's a Baron call, right? Would be fucking stupid to not go for a Baron in that scenario. And I'm gonna go ahead and start taking this. The enemy bot lanes is making the right decision, taking the tower first before they come to contest. They should not be contesting this at all, but they do, because, like I said, they're crazy. Actually, it ends up working. They managed to kill the Ziggs somehow. But I'm gonna be here. Holy fuck, look at that Dark Harvest damage. Goodness me. It's done 2,000 damage already. Ridiculous. Like, yeah, this is a really hard Dark Harvest pop-off game, man. Like, it popped off like crazy this game. I don't know. Enemy team is so squishy. It dealt so much damage this game. Alright, so I have the Ghost Blade now. I want to recall and get this. This looks really juicy. Oh, yeah, I'm thinking about that. I can 100% kill her though. I don't know why I didn't, but I think when it comes down to it, that kill doesn't actually do that much. It doesn't get me a new item, and it doesn't let us push any harder because we're resetting. So I think I think the best option there is just to recall. That kill literally doesn't matter. What matters more is that I recall, get my item, and base on time with my team. So yeah, keep that in mind. You really need to make sure you're on time with your team as much as possible, because that is what is going to open up opportunities for you. If you're like just farming and your team is like up pushing, you're doing something horribly wrong. You need to be playing with your team most of the time. But yeah. I'm going to use this vision I have here to maybe look for a pick here. Camille, hello, how you doing? Because she's Camille, she thinks she has immunity to the game and will never die ever. Unfortunately, that's not how it works. We're a jungler, we can gank. We're going to be able to get a easy pick there. And then we're going to use the Baron and start pushing with the Aatrox. Again, can we just talk about that Dark Harvest damage? Ridiculous. Absolutely stupid. Alright, so we're going to keep on pushing here. Going to try and use the Baron as much as we can. Gotta be careful not to get collapsed on here, but the Camille's dead, so it's really no issue. Oh wow, well played, man. One ability hits me, and I lose a third of my HP. Fantastic gameplay. Again, Psychopath Brand back at it again. Just no respect at all. I don't know what to say about these two. It's really crazy. But thanks for the kills, I guess. I'm not complaining. Aatrox is gonna suicide. Just kidding. He's gonna survive somehow. Camille comes through, and he's gonna follow up on that. Unfortunately, Tristana lives on 1 HP, so I'm gonna have to jump over that wall. And immediately after, we're just gonna try and take down this tower. It's Camille and Lee Sin that are alive. I mean, this looks free to me. She saw me R. I didn't think she saw me, but I guess I was just too late with the R. Gonna be 2v2 here. Gonna wait. Look at this Ziggs. Literally no one can touch him. And if they do touch him, then I'll touch them back. Yeah. Probably should have phrased that better, but it is what it is. And yeah. These guys just can't really do anything at this point. My DH is stacked up so much. 25 stacks that they just instantly explode if they go near me. This looks good. This looks really good. We pick up the brand, but unfortunately it's brand, so I just burn. And also, I should not have revealed myself against that Nami, because I think that's what killed me there. You know, I think the best decision I could do there is after I hit the brand, I just leave the Nami entirely. She looked very juicy, but she has Mandate, right? And when you pair the Mandate... Wait, I'm not sure if it works like that. Does that work with her? No. Anyway, she ordered me, right? And I died. I should not have walked up to her, okay? Let's just leave it at that, okay? Alright, so last item. I have 2,800 gold. I'm looking at the Triforce, right? But the obvious choice here is the Eclipse. Now, your last item you can really flex depending on what you need. You can go a lot of things. I can basically go anything here because I'm so fed. But the obvious choice here is Eclipse because they have 2 bruises. And the burst from Eclipse is going to pair really, really well with my Dark Harvest. My super stacked Dark Harvest. That plus Eclipse, I mean, the burst on that is ridiculous. Like, I'm able to just, dare I say, one-shot people. Probably not, but I'll come close to it, you know? Anyway, this game is coming to a close. We made that small mistake against the brand, but, you know, it's not going to matter. We are still extremely fed, full build before anyone else. So we're going to be able to just annihilate people in isolation, plus they're really squishy. We're going to be going topside here. This looks pretty good. I mean, no isolation, and she flashes away. Not really much I can do there, I feel like. Maybe if I hit the W, we can collapse on that, but we know I don't hit those. I stop a recall here to, I don't know, just be a dick. And we can see the enemy team is just, still pushing. I think this is good by the enemy team. They're getting objective bounties. So, yeah, really, really good by them, actually. But well, it should not stop us from just going in here and threatening the base. We do take the inhib. And I noticed that Aatrox is kind of throwing here. He's going for the 1v2, and it looks like he is losing it. So I immediately have to kind of run over here and stop any chance of the enemy team going for the mid lane tower. At least that was my plan. But the Ziggs ult comes through. Look at this. Failed double jump because the wall is too fat. Fuck me. That is sad. And this is actually really, really sad. I'll tell you why, right? Look how much time I have to invest into killing that Nami though. While I'm taking that time, because I face planted into the wall, trying to kill the Nami, enemy team does Baron. Like what? That is sad, bro. Anyway, they're gonna try recall. I'm gonna jump over the wall here. I don't know why I'm so scared. I don't know why I'm scared at all. I mean, I'm not scared, I'm just being careful, right? There's a difference, right? When you're this fed, you can't afford to be dying at this stage at all. So, Like, I'm fine with not getting those kills. It's like, if it means that I don't die. I'm just gonna play it safe. It's against 2 bruisers. You know, you just always gotta play it safe when it comes to you trying to carry games, and especially when you're really fed, just be extremely careful. Alright, so I'm gonna look for a pick here. I'm just waiting and waiting. I know this Brand is gonna walk up because he's been playing like he's crazy this entire game. Without isolation, we can still kill these two. Zig's gonna help me out. Double kill with the Dark Harvest. And Aatrox is gonna get collapsed on here. Camille, that's funny, misses her hook. I mean, can't even do that right, that's crazy. And yeah, the game's pretty much over here, guys. Look at DH, man. Dark Harvest ended with 4,000 damage. Oh my god. 30 stacks of DH with 4,000 damage, 27 kills, ridiculously high kill game. But yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. We're back, more videos coming soon, the climb will continue, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye, catch you later.